What's going on, Cardinal Nation? Man, disappointing loss in this one. As is another game where the opposing team came back, and they came back late in the game. You lose 8-7 to the Chicago White Sox in the first of three, and was really hoping we could have hang on to the lead and get back-to-back wins for the first time in like 2 weeks. But that was not the case. And Jordan Montgomery left this game in the fifth inning with an apparent injury, a hamstring injury. So, hopefully it's nothing too bad, since it'll be the All-Star break and won't make his next start until sometime, a week from now. So that's kind of good, I guess. But anyway, we would take a 1-0 lead early on in the top of the second. RBI double by catcher Ivan Herrera. Herrera, his first start this season for the Cardinals, he had to be brought up due to Andrew Kisner being placed on the IL. And Herrera, who had a little bit of experience with the Cardinals last year when Molina was injured, and would drive in a run and put us up 1-0, and then Dylan Carlson would drive Herrera in, put us up 2-0, and then in the top of the third, Nolan Arenado, the All-Star 2-run homer. He's been hot, so that would give us a 4-0 lead for Arenado, his 18th home run, and then Herrera with an RBI single to put us up 5-0 through just 3 innings. So still a lot of game left, but that was a great start. And then at the bottom of the fifth, the White Sox get on the board to make it 5-1. Solo home run by Jake Burger, their third baseman. That would make it a 5-1 Cardinal lead. And then after Montgomery gave up a double to Grandal, he would then have to be removed due to a hamstring injury. I guess he pulled a hamstring. But regardless, he would be taken out. And then Jojo Romero would come in and would then get 2 roundouts to keep the game at 5-1. So and then Romero would then allow an infield hit at the bottom of the sixth, and then RBI double to Andrew Vaughn to cut the lead to 5-2. Andre Palante would then come in, and Jake Burger with an RBI double to make it 5-4. And then Zach Remillard with an RBI single to give the White Sox a 6-5 lead. So a rough outing for Palante. Will come in and allow 2 runs. So White Sox on top 6-5, but not for long, as Nolan Arenado would put us back on top 7-6 with his second home run of the game and 19th on the season. So that would put us up 7-6, and then we would see a major league debut in the bottom of the 7th for the Cardinals pitcher Kyle Leahy, something like that. Leahy. And a lefty make his major league debut, and he would give up a solo home run to Luis Robert Jr. And that was his 26th home run. Of course, he's playing in the home run derby Monday, so that would tie the game up at 7. And that was the second batter that Leahy would face, first batter, he would strike out Tim Anderson and would then strike out Andrew Vaughn for the second out, but then back-to-back walks to load the bases, and then Chris Stratton would come in, and he would walk Remillard to give the Sox an 8-7 lead. So, still down just a run, and a chance to tie it up or take the lead in the eighth. But Lars Nootbaar strike out to strand two runners. Then a perfect eighth inning from Stratton. So down just a run into the ninth inning. As Arenado and Gorman would both be out, and then Jordan Walker would keep the game going, and then Alec Burleson pinch hitting for Paul DeYoung with the walk to then bring up Ivan Herrera with a chance to have a big moment, but he would ground out and come up short and lose 8-7. So, disappointing loss again. And also, Tommy Edman placed on the IL with a wrist injury. So, yet another player on the IL, and we called up from the minors infielder Jose Fermin, who's a shortstop, uh, and he actually came into the game as a pinch runner, but did not have an at-bat. So, disappointing loss. Hopefully we can bounce back Saturday afternoon, getting the start for the Cardinals Saturday will be Miles Michaelis against Tuki Toussaint for the White Sox. So, Michaelis, who has been okay in his last few starts. So, till then, Alex Speaker saying go Cards.